cinema, the seventh art, perhaps the most popular form of entertainment in recent years. Where some films have caused wonder and admiration, others have led to controversy. And it is about that films that we're going to talk about today. The first film was made in 1895. Several visionaries, like Edison, declared that this scientific revolution would become an art form in its own right. From the 20s onwards, increasingly large-scale film productions invaded cinemas. Apart recorded historical events, such as the life of Napoleon or Alexander the Great. This desire to tell true stories has endured to the present day. But are all these films realistic? A film is always at the service of an idea, whether it's fiction or history. And the ideas and messages that director and scriptwriters want to convey have to be constantly adapted to the times if they want to reach the widest possible audience. And these ideas were influenced in the 50s by a new trend that will never go away: conspiracy theories. From the start of the Cold War, faced with a world divided in two, various theories appeared on both sides and then spread to all obscure topics. And these ideas were fully exploited by filmmakers from the 60s onwards. So we can divide these films into three categories in ascending order of involvement. Firstly, we have the fictions that freely take up conspiracy theories. Steven Spielberg's Close Encounters, Tim Burton's Mars Attack and Roland Emmerich's Independence Day, for example, are based on alien theories. Peter Weir's The Truman Show, for its part, deals with the concept of conspiracy theories as such, by talking about the absence of freedom. But the experts in this field are the Wachowski sisters with Matrix, which brought the red pill, the symbol of opposition to the system, into pop culture, and V for Vendetta, which gave birth to the Anonymous, a group of extremists working against governments. The second category are historical reconstructions of conspiracy theories. We are often in the shoes of a character who discovers various secret machinations. Here, the bias is conspirational but not absolute, because the message conveyed is the one the protagonist is fighting for. We could mention Alan Pakula's All the President's Men, which recounts the Watergate scandal. Besides, this theory turned out to be true. Or Oliver Stone's more famous JFK, which deciphers and analyzes John Kennedy's death with a more uncertain outcome. And last but not least, we have the third and most extreme category: the self-proclaimed documentaries that describe a conspiracy theory with supporting arguments. These include Hold Up, which declares that COVID was nothing more than a vast planetary machination, and also Ancient Apocalypse, which attempts to demonstrate that a highly evolved civilization existed in prehistoric times. In reality, these films have little impact on the general public, being censored in most countries. So, all in all, we can say that films have taken an enormous significance by becoming real vectors of opinion in the collective consciousness, with some films simply using uncertain opinions for spectacular purposes, and others with the sole aim of influencing viewers' minds.